What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to be reviewing the best skate shoe for now, at least in my opinion, which is the Etnies Michelin Maranas. These are just by far my all-time favorite right now. Also, I know you guys really don't care about this, but I'm going to have my hood up the entire video because my hair just looks ridiculous.
Oh! Somebody! Oh!
Yeah, I'm in dire need of a haircut, but I'm just going to keep that hood back up because I don't really like showing my hair. But we're really just going to be talking about the Etnies Michelin Marana today and, my thoughts on them and just kind of reviewing how good of a skate shoe this is and, some areas that might need some work too. So when I'm buying a skate shoe, I look for multiple things. So first is obviously going to be the look and style of the shoe. Next would be the comfortability of the shoe. So, just how it fits and how it feels when you're using it. Also the skate ability, so how well it actually skates, how long it takes them to break in, the flicking on it when you're doing flip tricks and everything like that, and kind of like the impact absorption too. And then lastly, my favorite is the durability, especially if you're a person who does a lot of flip tricks and flat ground tricks. You're gonna need a shoe that's pretty durable and that could last you a while, so you don't want to just have to constantly be buying new shoes that's gonna waste money. So definitely the Etnies Marana Michelins are really durable, and that's really their main selling point with this shoe. So also just to let you know a little more about the Etnies Marana, so these are the Michelin pairs. These are my first ones of the Michelins. Before I just skated a bunch of Maranas, and they are very similar. The only difference I noticed was just the Michelin sole at the bottom. I can tell you, I've skated a lot of Maranas, so I can definitely tell you about these. So right now I'm actually skating the Jocelyn 2s, and they're actually really good. So if you guys want to see a review on that, I know I'm going to post anyways, but let me know for sure if you want me to post a review on the Jocelyn 2s, because honestly they might beat these Etnies Michelin Marana, so who knows, maybe we'll see. So like I said, the first part is the look. So I'm gonna show actually this shoe because this one I actually had to change the laces because they did rip after I've been skating them for a while. But this is originally how the shoe kind of looks. You see it's actually very sleek, subtle. What I like about it is I think it is actually pretty stylish, right? You got this big old Etnies logo here, but it's also subtle. Like, it's not too flashy at you. You can get these in multiple colors, but I just think it's an overall, good looking shoe in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So next, to go over the comfortability of the shoe. This is actually a really comfortable shoe just because if you look at it, this is a very padded shoe. You got padding kind of, around your ankle, whatever this is, what is like your Achilles tendon, I think. But the back of your ankle too. The tongue is actually like a kind of like a puffy mesh material. It's like just really puffy. You can squeeze it. It's really soft. And actually the insoles, the stock insoles themselves are pretty good just to start off with. You could upgrade to your own custom insole if you wanted to, but I think these are actually really good straight out the box. But overall, this is actually just a really comfortable shoe. I did not feel uncomfortable skating these shoes at all, like some other shoes that I've skated. So the only thing I guess regarding the comfortability is I think they're a little more comfortable because they are a bit bulky, as you can see, just in the shoes here compared to your typical slimmer skate shoes that might be, vulcanized. These actually have a cupsole at the bottom, which just means it's going to be a little more cushioned at the bottom. But these tend to be, a slightly bigger shoe. I don't think they're super bulky, as you can see, but, they are a little bit on the bulkier side than being a slim shoe. Like some of the other models out there. So that is just something to keep in mind. But I definitely think this is a great shoe to start off with, especially if you're starting off with your skating and you want to upgrade your shoe from whatever you might have been skating before. So I think honestly when I got these were probably my first major skate shoe that I bought, because other ones were either hand-me-downs or really like cheap ones. This was a little more on the premium side, but it was still a pretty affordable price. You can find these for pretty cheap online. Well, at least the regular Maranas. The Michelin Maranas, you might have to pay a little more, but I think it's worth it because, like I'm about to go over soon, they are really durable. So next is to go over the skate ability of this shoe. So I would say that this has a really good, skate rating. These are definitely made for skateboarding, you can tell, just from the design and build. So first they have, if you look closely, there's actually a toe cap here, right, that protects your flick on top of the suede that's already there. So this is actually my flicking foot on this one. You can see it did rip through, but it did take a while to actually get through that, and you can see that the suede is actually still there. And I skated these shoes for a pretty long time, and most of the Maranas held true to that. It took a while to, just rip through the toe. I don't even know if I really completely ripped through the toe on any of them. So like I said, these are cup soles, so you're gonna lose a little bit of board feel, but honestly for your average skater, I don't think you're gonna notice too much compared to a Volk shoe. I prefer to have a little bit more comfort, you know, when landing, you know, down stuff, or, you know, just anything that might take a little impact. I prefer to have that protection there than having more board feel. Now, you know, sometimes I do like to switch back and forth. They're both really good. But that is a trade-off you're gonna get when you're getting the Etnies Maranas or Michelin Maranas, because, you know, like I said, it's just cup sole, so it's not really built for the perfect board feel. But honestly, the Michelin sole at the bottom does kind of make up for that, because it is, you know, it's both flexible at the same time, but it also still is very grippy without being super slippery on the board. So you do get board feel, you know, you're not losing too much, but you definitely will get more board feel with a vulcanized sole compared to just, you know, a regular cup sole. So for flip tricks, you know, flicking, whatever you want to see, you can see obviously I did get my flip tricks in. I'll even play some clips that I've gotten in these. You can definitely do your normal flip tricks in this. Like, there were some shoes, you know, that felt weird to do tricks in, but this didn't feel weird at all. It is a very, you know, standardized skate shoe, so this is honestly gonna work for most of your needs. Now, I will say, honestly, having this shoe that was slightly bulkier helped me more on my heel flips. I don't know if it was just because, like, you know, it's a little more bulky back here, but the toe is not, like, you know, super pointy like some slim shoes, which would be better for kick flips. But, you know, these still, they held up pretty well. I'll still do all my normal tricks, and, you know, I really like them because I mainly skate flat ground most of the time and low impact stuff, and, you know, this still did the job for it. So with the insoles, like I mentioned before, I think they're really good stock options without having to buy a, you know, extra insole for your shoes. Now, I'm not a shoe guru or anything, but I know these were made with STI Evolution Foam, which is Sole Technology, which is the parent company of Etnies. That's kind of like, you know, their little trademark with insoles and other parts of the shoe. So it is built for durability, and it is going to help you, you know, when you're jumping down big sets. Now, I didn't jump down any giant stair sets with these, but it definitely did help when I was jumping down stuff. It didn't hurt too much. Honestly, I don't even think it really hurt at all. These are really good, just stock insoles. So overall, for the skate ability of the shoe, I would give this a really high rating just because it's both, you know, comfortable, you still get your normal flip tricks without it feeling too weird or bulky, and it definitely has the impact protection when you're jumping down things. So this is definitely just an overall beast of a skate shoe for performance. Also, forgot to mention that these shoes do not take long to break in at all. That's also part of the skate ability rating I kind of give it. You know, these honestly are just very flexible right off the bat. I know this is after I've skated them, but I just put them on and I skate them like I skated any other shoe. The break-in time really wasn't that long for these. They didn't stay super stiff or anything. So lastly, the main component, which I honestly think is the most important component to look for when buying a skate shoe, is the durability. So if I actually go to my flicking foot, which is going to take the most damage, you can see I was skating this for months and I didn't completely rip through. Now, you might be able to, but it's going to take a while of just constant flip tricks to break through that. You can see there was a hole developing here. Let's see if I could kind of get close to it. So you can see there was a hole developing here, but if I stick my finger through, you can see you can't even see my finger because it didn't go all the way through. There's multiple layers to this. So this ollie spot, the months I was skating it, I didn't completely rip through it. But honestly, if you were, you know, looking to protect the shoe, some shoe goo or some trick tape or, you know, just other precautions you can use, maybe even like duct tape like I've done before, you can protect the hole to skate the shoe longer because it isn't really broken down. So mainly going into the specific part of the shoe, which is the Michelin sole at the bottom, it is definitely very durable because I remember my old shoes, my toe part of the shoe would break down. I can see there is some wear getting up here, but it really isn't that much compared to what I've done before. You can see the whole sole is pretty still intact, but this at the top, sometimes I've gotten holes in some of my shoes. I think even in some of the regular Maranas, where a hole developed here after I was skating it just for way too long. But you can see this is still holding up. It definitely is a more durable sole. And I remember they said that it's supposed to be 3 times more durable than your average sole that's gonna go on a skate shoe. So like I said, this is a very durable shoe. It's got multiple layers in it that's stitched very well. It's got the protective toe cap. The Michelin sole at the bottom is very durable without, you know, messing up your performance. Just a very durable skate shoe. The laces may rip, for sure on your sliding foot, which I think is almost unavoidable at this point with most skate shoes. So just make sure you have some extra laces that you can, you know, replace them when they rip. You can see I had to replace these with some kind of cheap laces compared to these thicker laces. But it did take, you know, a little bit before it completely ripped through. So just an overall recap of the shoe. I think this is a very good overall starter skate shoe for people that are looking to upgrade their shoes. And it is very durable. I think it is one of the best on the market for durability. That is just what I've known Etnies for and why I love them. Now I know I may sound biased just because I love them, but I wouldn't be preaching about these shoes if I didn't love them and support them. So I have skated other shoes too. If you want to see like other shoes I've skated, or like actually all the pairs I've skated, you can click the card in the top right corner here to look at my skate shoe tier list. And also the shoes I'm skating right now are the Jocelyn 2s. And you can also click the card in the top right corner to view that, to see my first impressions on them. And I'm actually going to do a full review later once I've skated them just a little bit longer so I can give you all the best review on it. But overall, this is by far my favorite skate shoe that I've skated so far out of all the shoes. And I've bought multiple pairs of these just because I've loved them so much. So I definitely recommend getting these shoes. If you guys have any other comments, like you've skated these shoes before and you want to list them down below of what you thought, definitely put that down in the comment section below of what you thought of these shoes. I hope this helped you guys, you know, learn more about the shoe or even pick it as your next skate shoe. But yeah, just thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll be having a giveaway coming up soon, so definitely look at that. Follow me on Instagram too, so you can be notified when that giveaway goes up. And yeah, just super exciting things, guys. Just thank you so much for all the support. Peace.